what happens is like, I mean, I eat breakfast, but then I watch TV, then I snack a little bit, and I love eating chips.
Who is a pre-diabetic or someone who has a family history of diabetes or is at a risk of diabetes should not do that at all. If you're someone after breakfast you feel like snacking throughout the day, you feel that craving to eat something, then you should look at your breakfast.
What happens is like, I mean, I eat breakfast, but then I watch TV, then I snack a little bit, and I love eating chips and knickknacks, little bit this, little bit that. So I like to eat that way. Good habit to eat snacks during the day. Like, I mean, I don't take huge portions, but yeah, like.
The basic rule you have to follow, that 80-20 rule. 80% of your diet has to be clean and 20% you can eat what you want. But if you're someone who's snacking throughout the day, then that is not good for you at all. Nobody should be doing that, and senior citizens, especially someone who is a pre-diabetic or someone who has a family history of diabetes or is at a risk of diabetes, should not do that at all. If you're someone after breakfast you feel like snacking throughout the day, you feel that craving to eat something, then you should look at your breakfast. It depends on what you're starting your day with. So if your breakfast is something which is like a chai biscuit or a pav or tea, or it is something which is just bread or a pastry, something which is high in sugar, something which is high in carbs, then that has an impact on all the other meals of your day. Once your blood sugar goes up, your insulin goes up to bring your blood sugar down. Now if you've eaten a meal with a huge amount of sugar, that blood sugar straight shoots up and then it falls. When it falls is when you will crave another snack. That other snack, you're not going to crave something healthy. You are going to crave something which is again very high in sugar. So the graph, then again when you eat a snack which is high in sugar, it again shoots up. Then the cycle will get repeated throughout the day. So your blood sugar and insulin will be like this, like this, like this. It is very important to start your day correctly. Your breakfast is your first meal of the day, and it has to be something which has small amount of carbs, it needs to have adequate proteins, and it needs to have good fat. So it can be something like eggs, or it can be like a dal chila or dosa or idli, but not something which is like a plain poha or something which is just bread or khari or toast, because you need to have a balance of all ingredients like carbs, proteins and fats in your breakfast. When you eat such a breakfast, when you eat a balanced breakfast, your blood sugar spike, which will be more linear, so it will go like this, then come down slowly, then again your next meal when you eat. So the graph basically needs to be like this and not like this.
Okay.
That is what is responsible for your cravings in everybody across the board.
So if I crave and I eat fruit, like little bit of a fruit chaat with some masala in it,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Fruit is okay to eat, but then again, what is fruit? It is sugar, it is natural sugar, it is great for you, it is not a problem. First of all, don't juice it. If you're having a whole fruit, it is great. Just make sure that you're having some nuts along with it.
Okay.
So that's good fat along with it. So again, your sugar spike is going to be balanced out.
People say after every 2 hours you should eat something. So that's okay or no?
No, that's very wrong. That is old science that you need to eat every 2 hours. If you're eating every 2 hours, the insulin glucose thing that I explained, you're not allowing your insulin to come down. And insulin is a fat storing hormone. Jitna that insulin stays up, utna there is stress on your pancreas to produce more and more insulin. If it is always elevated, the cells in your body become resistant to insulin. You're supposed to have 3 square meals in a day. That's how we've traditionally been eating. In between, if you want to have a small healthy fruit, that's okay. But your insulin needs to spike, it needs to come when food intake is there and go back to baseline levels. But if you're constantly eating, you will never allow that insulin to go back to baseline levels. And that is what predisposes most people to diabetes.